The lion surges forward with tremendous power, applying intense pressure from the very first moment. A single small mistake is enough to change the course of the encounter completely. Instead of fleeing, the prey responds immediately with a powerful survival instinct. From its early advantage, the lion gradually finds itself in a less favorable position. How will the ruler of the grasslands turn the situation around? Across the African grasslands, lions are among the top predators in the food chain. Their presence alone is often enough to make grazing animals stay alert and keep their distance. That advantage comes not only from their strength, but also from their ability to hunt as a pride and close in from multiple directions. Even so, the line between predator and challenger has never belonged entirely to one side. The African buffalo is one of the few animals capable of making a lion pay for moving in too close. A fully grown bull can weigh around 2,000 pounds, with massive muscles and a broad set of horns that form a powerful shield. When pushed to the limit, it can reverse the situation in just a matter of seconds. During this encounter, the pride's relentless pressure gradually stretches the buffalo herd apart. Repeated advances leave one individual separated from the group, forced to stand its ground in the open. At first, every advantage seems to belong to the hunting pride. But with nowhere left to retreat, the buffalo suddenly pivots, lowers its horns, and charges straight ahead. In an instant, the situation changes. One lion is knocked aside, forcing the rest of the pride to hesitate. In many encounters, the herd can quickly rally together and push back as a group, sometimes forcing lions to climb trees to avoid the pressure of dozens of advancing horns. Across the grasslands, strength does not belong to predators alone. It is also found in the determination to stand firm and in the power of the herd. Across the African savannas, African wild dogs and lions have long been direct rivals. They compete not only for food, but also for each other's survival. When lions discover a wild dog den, they may target the pups, reducing the numbers of another predator that shares the same food supply. This time, however, a lone lioness appears at a watering hole in the dry landscape. At that very moment, a pack of African wild dogs quickly recognizes a rare opportunity. Although the lioness weighs more than 290 pounds, she faces an opponent that does not rely on individual strength. Within seconds, the wild dogs spread out and begin approaching from multiple directions. Their rapid calls echo across the area as different pack members keep up constant pressure, forcing the lioness to turn again and again to face them. Each time the lioness moves toward one side, the wild dogs on the opposite side immediately close in before pulling back just as quickly. The repeated pressure from every direction forces the lioness to keep changing position, making it difficult to maintain a safe distance. After several attempts to hold her ground, she is eventually forced to leave the area. Across the open grasslands, individual strength can establish dominance, but the advantage of numbers and coordinated teamwork can sometimes shift the balance. In the wild, even the strongest animal does not always keep the upper hand. Across the African grasslands, the scent of food and the activity around a lion's recent hunt can attract other predators from the surrounding area. Spotted hyenas are among the first to arrive whenever a feeding opportunity appears. With their exceptional hearing and keen sense of smell, hyenas can detect signs of food from long distances. Within minutes, the first individuals appear. They keep a safe distance, watch the lioness closely, and repeatedly call to gather more pack members, gradually increasing their advantage in numbers. As more hyenas arrive, they move closer and place greater pressure on the lone lioness. Individuals approach from the front and both sides, forcing her to keep shifting her defensive position. The steady pressure from multiple directions leaves her with less and less room to maintain a safe distance. The hyena clan quickly takes over the meal. There is no display of victory, only another familiar example of how nature's balance unfolds. In Africa, even a young elephant outweighs and overpowers most predators on the grasslands. That is why even lions approach the largest land animal with caution. Every attempt to bring down an elephant carries enormous risk. In one rare encounter, a pride of lions spots a young elephant that has become separated from its herd. Without the protection of the adults, it immediately becomes the focus of the pride. Closing in on a young elephant requires several lions working together, yet the danger remains extremely high. The lions repeatedly move in from behind and along both sides, maintaining constant pressure on the elephant. Some take turns approaching from different angles, while others try to hold on to its hindquarters or flank, forcing the elephant to keep turning to drive them away. Then the elephant suddenly moves into a nearby waterhole. Whenever a lion comes too close, it quickly pivots, using its massive body and powerful steps to throw off the lions pressing in from behind and the sides. Within minutes, the momentum gradually shifts in the elephant's favor. After several attempts, the pride begins to withdraw. The cost of a prolonged confrontation with an elephant is simply too high, especially as the chances of success continue to fade. Across Africa's arid landscapes, the Gemsbok, also known as the oryx, is one of the few hoofed animals well adapted to harsh conditions. It can endure extreme heat and travel long distances in search of food and water. But its greatest defense is carried on its head. Two straight, extremely sharp horns reaching up to 4 feet long, formidable enough to make even large predators think twice. Two young lions spot a Gemsbok that has become separated from its herd. To them, it is an opportunity to test their skills. They move in from different directions, gradually closing the distance around the lone animal. The Gemsbok, however, does not back away. It lowers its head and points its long horns directly toward the approaching lions. Each powerful sweep of its head forces both lions to pause. The young lions keep changing their angle of approach, searching for an opening. The Gemsbok turns just as quickly, refusing to expose a vulnerable position. Its long horns maintain a protective distance, making every approach a risky decision. After several cautious attempts, the two lions gradually lose momentum and quietly leave in search of a more suitable target. The Gemsbok remains still for a few more seconds, watching carefully before calmly continuing across the sun-scorched grassland. In South Africa's national parks, lions have long been recognized as symbols of powerful hunting skill. Their coats blend into the dry grass, their approach is almost silent, and their explosive speed over short distances allows them to keep constant pressure on grazing animals. But when the target is a fully grown zebra, everything can be decided in a single moment. A lone lion patiently watches a herd of zebras before suddenly rushing in from behind. Within seconds, it closes the distance and tries to gain a hold near the zebra's hindquarters, where a strong hold could throw the animal off balance. A mature zebra, however, relies on more than speed. When a lion gets too close from behind, the zebra can instantly deliver an exceptionally powerful kick with its hind legs. It is a danger zone that every predator approaches with caution. The zebra quickly rejoins the herd while the lion quietly looks for another opportunity. For a top predator, backing away when the risk becomes too great is also a way to avoid unnecessary injury. Along Africa's rivers and wetlands, the hippopotamus is one of the largest land mammals. A fully grown individual can weigh more than 4,000 pounds, with thick skin, an enormous jaw, and remarkable bite strength. Behind its calm appearance lies a powerful instinct to defend its territory, especially when an unfamiliar animal comes too close. A pride of lions approaches the river to cross to the opposite bank. The calm surface hides a watchful opponent beneath. As the lions draw nearer, the hippopotamus suddenly surges forward. In an instant, the water erupts with powerful movement. Using its massive body, the hippopotamus rushes in with overwhelming force, taking full advantage of the environment it knows best. Facing such a formidable opponent, the lions immediately change their response. They quickly scramble toward the riverbank to regain solid footing and avoid the hippopotamus's powerful advance. Once the lions have created enough distance, the hippopotamus slows down and returns to the water. With the encounter over, the lions also move away from the river's edge, choosing a safer route rather than prolonging the confrontation. This encounter reflects a familiar rule of nature. An advantage does not come from strength alone. It also depends on who is on home ground. After every encounter, the outcome is shaped not only by strength, but also by strategy and the ability to adapt. Even the top predators must sometimes give way when facing a determined opponent. Every hunt offers another lesson in survival. The grasslands continue to test even the most formidable predators. Like and subscribe to follow more remarkable encounters from the wild.